He hasn't joined calls
Fucking
for
podium
quite a few
finish.
days now.
Let's go.
Yeah,
He joined earlier but muted.
Oh, return. You know what I've just realised? You know the stripes on the
Perfect.
that we were basing it
Oh,
off.
don't give
The
me that DQ,
small
please.
lines are
I'll just
actually in
land
like
here
the
and,
gold colour that's on the side. I didn't
Ah,
even notice that. That's why it looks so good.
that's good. That's really
I don't
good.
think it would look good in
I
red
mean,
anyway. But,
just put people under pressure. They
right. So
immediately
Apex,
start to
can you
make
check out
mistakes.
my stream
This
quickly?
was so good. Oh my god.
Because I feel like I'm not doing it wrong.
You sort out. Well, there we go. Right.
Where's my photo soup?
Uh,
Alright, photo soup. Right, it's this one. So basically, what I did was, go on.
yeah.
I saved this, right? Save
Uh-huh.
as, well, it doesn't really matter what it's called right now. I think I did the same on the fucking Bimmer. And then I opened the Targa, went to wand, do this, fell out in there, over here.
That's the red.
Yeah,
But I thought we were making black.
No.
Yeah, the black matte.
no, the black is matte, but the red is the one that needs to be chrome.
Okay.
So you go into red, because that was the chrome you said, go in base paint, G, 150, 150, 150, paint it over, and then do the same with the black part. But
Just
then,
give me a sec. So YouTube does, yeah.
and then you go into green for the matte, base paint, G, paint over, no, wrong, change to 75, 75, 75, paint it over. But the problem is, it's like, I don't know, you will see, like, car details. Okay, so now I save this, this, save that, spec underscore.
yeah, can confirm currently that the red isn't chrome. It's just a matte as black.
Well,
Right.
the reason why it's not working is because when you're saving it, you're not saving the spec map. You're just saving the livery.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I've got the spec map right here.
Well, no, but when you save the spec map isn't visible, so Photoshop just saves the other thing.
Well, what do you need to do this then?
So when you want to save the spec map, right, you make the spec map visible in Photoshop so you can actually see it.
Well, so you want it like this. Then how is the chrome a red chrome, but the base paint
Because-
is not matte?
Well, no, right. So you see how some of it is a bit pinky, yeah?
Yeah, that's the red
That's
part.
because what's happened, you've painted that bit with a channel of red, right? You see how some of the blues are a bit different? That's because you've got some extra green in them, right? That's how spec mapping works.
So you need to
things-
save this as a spec map.
Yes.
But
It's
then
pretty much exactly the same as our factor.
then how come that the chrome red was showing?
Well, that's just because by default, right, your red bit is red, yeah? So when you save it as the spec, it's detecting that red bit in the livery as chrome anyway, because in the livery it's... If that makes sense.
But there's probably gonna be more to it.
Also, I'd recommend that for the spec map, you should save it as 24-bit, because that was my problem with the Formula Renault, that I was saving it 24-bit.
What?
Yeah, that's matte. That's definitely matte.
Yeah, now it's matte, but hang on. Okay, so then why on earth was the last time like all these decals and the stripe? Why did it take that as why did it make it matte?
It's
Why is that?
because what happened was, you see how like the bits of your livery that by default are green, yeah? Because you
What
saved
green?
so
This?
like things like the pro logo and whatever. You see how they're green?
Mm-hmm.
What happens is you save the spec and it goes, that file that you've just sent me, where it's green, make the car matte. Where it's red, make it metallic. Yeah? And so your livery had a bit of green on it. So that bit made metallic.
So the only wrong thing I did was not showing this and saving as spec. I get it.
Yeah.
I thought that it wasn't needed. Well, I mean, is it? I guess this is it then. So
How does it look?
To be fair, it looks pretty good.
The only thing I was worried about, because when I'm looking at it at the moment, the fact maybe because it's just not Chrome, but like the way it just cuts off where the lights are looks
what's this blue line?
shit. But I don't
What
know
the
if it
fuck?
looks.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Oh, the blue, that's the LEDs. The Ford LEDs, so like when it goes to night.
Oh. Well, is this good, Sid?
I don't have the link to the stream.
I mean,
Uh,
it looks far better than probably any type of car ever will. 'Cause we're kind of limited by
shit color we have. Yep.
the color scheme. Like, yeah, I could probably make a better livery than what we have for the Tepper, but I have to try and, keep it on brand. Like, one of my most favorite liveries I ever did was the HRT, just because it looked like a HRT.
I don't know if this will be the same on yours. Is the back of the car? I've just noticed if you go to the back of the car. Yeah, you notice how I'm pretty sure we had this on the original one. The stripe isn't on the back part, like right in front of the.
What? You didn't want it on the back part, did you?
No, I wanted it. Yeah, I wanted it all the way through, but not past like where the pig nose.
I think he means like on how on the Tepper Ford we have it going into onto the back of the car, but not on the like bumper of the car where all the exhausts are.
Yeah, that's yeah. So like past that window where the engine is, like, and
Yeah.
then in between that and the wing.
So you want it until
That
here,
part.
until like above the angry bird eyes.
Yeah, like just not off the back of the car, but to the back of
Yeah.
the car.
He just doesn't want it on the bumper. He just wants it like on the roof as much.
Yeah, so it like completes the roof of the car, because otherwise it looks a bit weird.
Yeah, it does look a bit cut off. But other than that, like,
Other than that, yeah,
honestly,
it looks good. Just a nice clean livery.
We are from.
I mean, to be fair, I think when I end up making a Porsche Cup livery, I'm probably not gonna have like massive yellow. I'm probably
I
gonna
mean, I
make
guess
an
it's good
actual
that
car.
Return did this livery because he's learned a valuable lesson about it, about how to make livery.
Oh man, I mean, God, the amount of time I've actually spent making liveries.
Yeah.
The big brain moment is just set in. It's been like probably 10 months that I've been making liveries for iRacing now. So it all started when I just to make a high value man because I saw Jimmy stream and how they have like DHR pit guy, and I was
Oh
like,
fuck.
why don't
I
we
got the wireframe on, but a little bit further.
why don't we actually just have a high value wireframe, no high value suit man in iRacing? We can.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, return. That's where it goes up. Especially fast.
I love how Raina's called it Anime Land.
Also, if you look on the forums, you'll probably find like when you get more advanced into like delivery stuff, you'll find like a load of templates for some materials and like how to do the spec maps and whatever to like make them look better. So like on the Formula Renault, instead of just like painting it in like carbon fiber texture, we have carbon fiber materials which make it look like way better.
Oh, is that why James has been dead? He's been setting up his wheel.
Part of
Yeah,
No,
shoot it.
no, no.
Like this Z's.
Well, I mean, I was planning for James to answer the question himself. I'll be honest, but
It would be a
I mean,
would be a fair.
James, you want to answer? You
Um,
want to talk?
why the fuck doesn't it let me escape?
What happened?
Yes. What happened? I wasn't in voice.
Was
for a
there
day.
some tepid Discord beef?
yeah, a day. Like that's weird for you.
Is this good enough, Z's?
Apex, do you know if the 4580 thing still works?
Is this with the spec map on it, or is that?
Yeah. Can't you see the chrome?
No.
What?
And also the black doesn't even look matte.
You fucking what, mate?
Compared to how it looked last time, that's definitely not matte.
That's definitely matte. Look
that's
at
definitely
this.
No, it's
Look-
definitely not metallic. I mean.
Look, it's matte.
Yeah, I mean they're red.
Well, I don't know. I did the same as last time.
Compare that red to the F3 red. It's not even close.
Yeah, this is an experience.
I mean, I don't know how much. I guess you want it more like
Pay for that.
blackish, like darker.
Remember when you did it last night? The first time you did the matte, and it was like a dark red, like exactly like the F3. It looked like exactly like
Oh,
the
it's
F3
the
looked
same
like.
value. It's 150, so I don't know why it changed. Can you get it more darker, Apex, like Chrome
Apex
with a
isn't out.
setting? Oh, fuck off, Apex.
I think you probably can.
I mean, you definitely can because you did it last night. So I don't know what you did though. I guess the streams might still be there that you did because you like fucking 10 of them. Let me have a look. Oh, did you delete them all? Fuck's sake.
I mean, might be me, but for me it looks the same, to be fair, as yesterday.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me? Hold on.
Color code is the same.
Oh, if you didn't remove all the streams last night, this would be helpful. Well, look at that, right, and then go compare it to the F3 livery color, and tell me if you think that it looks the same.
Wait, is there like a thing you can install that makes your like speed come up on the like display on the wheel? I think there is. Like the IRL Formula.
Yeah, I think there's the Fanatec thing you can download, can't you, which lets you customize what you get on the
Fennel
display.
lab.
Oh, okay.
but I'm not sure if that works for that wheel.
Don't see why it wouldn't.
Long year buying.
Yeah, I don't know. I lowered the numbers, higher the numbers, but they still look the same for me.
Well, the same as last night.
Well, Chrome was 150, Apex told me, so I never changed the Chrome. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. And the color code is also the same.
I mean, but look at that compared to what you've got on the car.
Yeah, well, I know, but I mean, I haven't changed anything from yesterday. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah, right. Tepper liveries for Formula Renault need to... Yeah. Why? Why was Domino like, yes, good idea if we make it so they do?
I don't know, Jeff. Apex, do you know why the Zed is asking this question?
What?
Because he's saying the Chrome looked different yesterday. Like, it looked more like this car I'm opening right now.
Apex, if you look at his stream, does that look metallic at all? The red to you?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it was like when he did it yesterday and just saved it the wrong way, it looked like the F3.
Yeah, but that's because you see on your livery, in your livery, you've got a bright red there, and because it's a bright red, it makes it more metallic when you saved that as the spec map. So if you wanted to make it more like the F3,
But
you would
it's the same.
increase it from like
I took the
you
same
would
color code as the F3 car he gave me as an example. I checked the trading pane
yeah.
codes.
But my point is that for the spec map, yeah, because you were saving the spec differently, what happened was you saved your livery as a spec map, and that has bright red on it. And bright red means really metallic. Whereas the spec map you now have is a lower red, like a little bit between, it's probably about 2/3 red.
So you just need to basically make it more red.
So
more
basically,
bright
you know
red.
how I gave you 150, 150, 150? If you make that number bigger, you'll make it more metallic like it's in the F3.
And how big can that number go?
255.
Okay.
Well, and the person who made the F3 livery said, because I talked to him and he said he made it basically the shiniest as he could go.
Yeah, so that's 255.
So he's probably put it at 255 for the F3.
Yeah, but if you made like 200, you'd be like getting more close to the F3. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones where it's just like personal preference, where you want it, in what
basically.
situation. I told you 150 because that's what makes the like the chrome on the Tepper look good, because otherwise it
Yeah.
becomes too grey.
Yeah,
Because
that's the trouble you have
as
with
you
that,
make it more metallic, it becomes a much more of a darker material. And
But
so
with the colours like red, it's not
Yeah,
exactly.
that doesn't
It
matter.
looks fine. Yeah.
It looks quite nice. But yeah, I have the 150 for the white tap a bit because even though I make it literally just a blank white texture,
I
the
feel like
second I add the spec
nothing has
map, it
changed at all, Zed, but do I have to update the spec map again for it to
yeah,
change?
yeah.
For fuck's sake, so I have to make 2 folders every time. Fuck's sake.
Well, the way I do it is I just save it into the folder.
You could get a hamster for less than rice and chips.
Okay, Hayden, cool.
For fuck's sake.
Ben just talking about what he's gonna have for dinner, or you gonna eat a hamster, Hayden? It's pretty Chinese.
What was the other one he said earlier?
Hmm.
It was like something amounts of fat would block a bullet.
2 feet. of fat?
2 feet of fat would block a
Inches?
bullet, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, return.
Alpha
Also, you
is
don't even have to
bulletproof.
delete the MIP; it will just update the MIP automatically.
Alright, we got it,
see.
Zed. There it is. This is what you meant. Yeah, no, I see what you meant.
Yeah. I mean, also, you might want to like delete the. You might want to. You might want to select like you see the pro badge and whatever. You might want to select
Yeah, I
that
saw that
and
as
then-
well. It's Chrome as well.
Yeah, and turn that back to black on the base layer.
yeah.
Wait,
that's a
so
bit
how
weird,
how
actually.
do you do this?
So you would just like
The-
select
Decals? No, wait, spec map
Yeah.
off.
go to the decals.
Right, and then
And
how do
actually, no, actually the best way to do it is select like that or anything that you don't want to turn actually in Chrome. Select
these are the only 2 that turn Chrome.
yeah. Well, they will on the other side as well.
Yeah, so I do this. Just a marquee tool.
Marquee tool, yeah, would well, actually, because marquee tool, no, you need to magic wand them.
Is that possible?
Yeah. So what you would do is you would like, or yeah, for the main bit, you if you hold shift when you do it, it will like so deselect it first, and then like if you hold shift, it will add to your selection.
What?
So like when you click with
Fuck
magic
off.
wand, it's because you're on the base paint layer. That's why you're not on
Uh,
car decal layer.
decal. This. Does it take? Yeah, I guess that's everything, right?
Yeah, so it takes the green bit,
And
and
then
then
the
what
other
you
part
can
as
do
well?
now,
Oh, it's
but now you
already-
have that
okay.
bit selected, right? You see the bits that say like iRacing and Pro. You can now marquee around those with your shift, and it will add those as well, and then you have the whole thing select.
Did it not already take that?
It hasn't taken the iRacing and the
Oh,
Pro
okay.
like words.
Yeah, now it has, I think. Yeah, it's just the whole outer layer now.
Yeah. Be really careful. So they tend to get like, but yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah, I
that'll be
think that's
alright.
it. And then
If
And
I-
then what you do is you go up to the top, and go into your like your spec map group.
to blue, I guess.
All the layers. So go also like the and then at the top of your spec map group, so where all the green stuff is, create a new layer.
Which one is that? This one? Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to create a new layer basically, and then with your when you want to fill it in, yeah, what you do is you fill it in blue, but make sure it's also in the spec map folder. So like put it below the spec map folder icon.
Fuck. But on top, in between,
On
custom
top of
and
the
red.
red channel, on top of the red and on top of the green.
But
but,
what do you
like,
mean,
in
like
the-
fill it in? Like,
Well, so like in your selection, fill it in blue.
what?
So like the bit that you've got selected with your magic,
Yeah,
just fill that in blue using the paint bucket.
just full on blue.
Full blue, 25500. Well, 255 for blue, and then 0 for the other color. Just want it full
Right.
blue.
Paint. Alright. And then that has to just stay there?
Yeah, because now if you like load up the like if you just show the spec, you'll be able to see that now what happened. There's like a patch.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, and basically because that layer is now on top of everything else, that will always be like that. So no matter what you do underneath it,
So now I need
You
to
like-
save it again as spec map.
yeah.
Save.
Hayden, do you fancy some light entertainment?
Some light. What? Yeah.
Entertainment. Okay.
Turn this
yes.
one off.
Ah. I see.
Why is James muted?
What?
Ross is muted, not James.
Well, no, James is muted. Ross is sweating
I'm
pork,
definitely not muted.
but James doesn't have a mic.
Am I?
Oh wait, no.
What?
Oh wait, no. I just have James muted for some reason.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, man.
I haven't been able to hear you like all day.
Well, thanks, dude.
Oh yeah, it works. Nice. Right. Well, I guess this is it. The Z's.
Why did I even have you muted?
Because you hate me.
Oh, I think-
Genuinely me. Oh my god.
I think you were playing something out loud and annoying. She was just like, nah.
So I'm assuming Paul would just want the same thing, but with like a dark blue. Oh, that looks so nice. Holy shit.
So how long do the cold tires affect Formula 1 now?
Like 1 and a bit laps.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
the first lap is awful. So the out lap is awful. The second lap
Yeah,
is
just say that
terrible,
and look
and
at
past
some
that
percent
you
down.
don't really know.
Cure?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's very easy to save things now.
I was gonna say, could you even save
Yeah,
them?
but the thing
G29.
is, I mean, it's weird because I've had less feel in the car, but I found it easier to save it this season. On top of the fact you have a fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you have more feeling, necessarily. It's just that when the car does go, the wheel throws itself to catch it itself.
Yeah, you can feel. That's the bit I mean, is that you can feel that it's about to go.
It's
Is
the
it the
auto
same as-
save device. Yeah.
Is it the same as the CSO Elite, kind of? Yeah, in that kind of way, that it pretty much corrects it for you, kind of thing.
Yeah, same but a little bit stronger.
Imagine how good direct drive is then. Fucking hell.
You just let the wheel drive the track for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
How much can you use the curbs, by the way?
First chicane a lot, second chicane a little. Scary don't. Basically.
You still
Lesmo
have-
don't. You can use the exit curbs on Lesmo, but be wary of off track.
Do you have the same rim that you did before as well?
No, I have Formula M now.
Oh, interesting.
We're bowling so much fucking shots on target. Nice. Europe League, here we come. Is this what Bob wanted? This color? Looks dark as fuck.
I think that looks pretty nice, to be honest. Maybe you go with a slightly, I mean... Yeah, maybe a slightly lighter blue, I guess. I mean, is he... I guess it works probably, isn't he? I mean, alright. Make a mock livery of what it should look like, and then just send him a screenshot of it and see what he thinks, I guess. I think that looks nice, though, that blue you put on there already.
Apex, can you send me the setup you were running? Or...
It's just pure with 2 clicks up on all tires. And
did you think it was better than VRS, or did you not?
yes, so much better.
Ah,
Homer. VRS is awful. VRS is the most understeery, unstable, no grip pile of donkey that I've ever.
okay. Can you just send me exactly what you're running for PDS then? Like,
Yeah, sure. I also like.
thanks. Oh,
I also have one with like quality fuel in, but I don't know how much. But
I don't fancy doing an official, so
I know, but I'll
yeah, okay, if you want, I don't mind.
Formula. I mean, it's literally hold control and click another thing. Go. Pure. It's unbelievable. They've bottled it.
Oh,
I think the problem is that my wheel is strong enough that it's literally shaking my monitor to the point where my second monitor will shake itself, so I can't. So it, like, moves, so I can't read it. That's kind of inconvenient.
That's not good. I know that sounds obvious, but
Time to get my setups now.
Ooh, Z's.
there you are. Apex 3.5. Oh. Oh, oh my. Why can't we... Why do they have to use MIPS? Why couldn't they use TGA? It's like, hey, you want to just make the spec map? No, you have to load up iRacing. Flat bottled it. Good job. I mean, when doesn't flat bottle it these days, sad?
oh. What did Flat Bottle?
The esports challenger series.
Oh,
You got P4.
what do you need? P3?
I don't know, but he's already qualified. So
Yeah, he didn't need anything.
I'm presuming it's more in the case of trying to win.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
trying to win a championship. For whatever fucking reason.
The session you are registered for is started. No, I'm not registered for any. Trading paints, go.
I love how this is called Sneaky Photo of Mercedes Power Unit. It's literally the Mercedes like engine in a fucking display cabinet. Very sneaky.
Look, right, it's incredibly... I don't know what you're talking about. Did I say correct? Yes, 24.
I can't wait to kill myself.
Why does iRacing think of register a session? I haven't registered for any session. Leave me alone.